Hello everybody and happy Tuesday, February 8th. Can you believe it's February 8th already? Super Bowl is this Sunday. What do you plan on doing on the Super Bowl? I'm going to jump into today's video with PUA. If you coming across this video here in Nevada or any state and you had overpayment, do not write out a check and send them back money yet if you are under these criteria. Now stay tuned. Also, Steny Hoyer, second demand of a Nancy Pelosi House Representative, says we will reach a deal. We have 12 days before there's a shutdown. Now, a lot of you are probably hearing this in the internet. There's another shutdown coming again. They're going to have to increase the debt ceiling. He's confident they're going to reach a deal real soon on COVID relief for the American people with child tax credit and some other benefits. So stay tuned on a little bit of this video. We're going to cover some of this. Also, a research. Listen, I'm going to read this to you. But before I read this study, this has to do with vitamin D and COVID. Before I do, a lot of yous, shout out to Mia, says, Sal, I miss a little coffee, sipping on the coffee. So Mia and my loyal subscribers, well, this is really good. I'm not just saying it. This is a different blend. Really good. Well, here you are. I've been so busy in the mornings fighting for state stimulus, in and out with representatives, plus my own business I try to run. It's very difficult to get the morning videos, so a lot of times you see me in the car. But I do have an update on state of Nevada, and their representatives are saying they're trying to spend some of that money right now on SNAP benefits and local grants and stuff. I thought the SNAP benefits came from the president, but I guess the state SNAP benefits, so I'm working very hard on that. But that's not what this video is back. I'm going to turn direction back to, we're going to talk about the vitamin D just a sec. You want to stay tuned. See, I like the tan. I knew there's a risk of skin cancer, but stay tuned what Israel scientists say. But let's cover this PUA. Let me read something for PUA. We got to look at the cover, people. Okay, overpayments, PUA. Let me clarify. If a claimant has no fraud on there at all, no fraud, and it lets you go back to February of 2020 instead of March, you do not have to pay it back. They're waiving unemployment overpayment blanket waiver. So in other words, you remember when you apply for this is PUA only. If they let you apply back, like say February 14th, for example, but the shutdown was like March. It was St. Patrick's Day. There was NBA college basketball, and you remember that. Anyhow, you're not liable to pay back. So you might want to check. Trust me, I just got this information yesterday, and I was going to talk about it on yesterday's video. Number two, if the claimant was at no fault with all information correctly. In other words, you had all your information correctly, and they paid you a little bit more. No. You don't have to pay them back. It was their mistake. And number three, if it wasn't in Spanish, you had to do the PUA for some reason and didn't understand some of the questions, then they'll work out stuff with you on that. That was the third one. So again, let me clarify. This is overpayment. So YouTube group, Facebook group, and everybody else. This is all states. This is unemployment overpayment blanket waiver. This is very, very important stuff. Now, I covered the $350 billion. Let's talk about Steny Hoyer, and I'm going to talk about the vitamin D. But I'm going to take another sip of coffee and say one more thing. Oh, that is really good. Very good coffee, Leah. Shout out to all my loyal subscribers, Too Beautiful and Cree, and John and Richard and Ed. Football's coming up. All right, Steny Hoyer says, you know, the shutdown is approaching. We got 12 days for a shutdown. He says, I've talked to the leader of the House, Nancy Pelosi. He goes, we will get this done. I've talked to Senator Manchin. Now, all of a sudden now, Steny Hoyer is the president. He's confident they're going to work at a deal, and it'll be a relief, and it'll be some stimulus for the people. It'll be a relief, excuse me, a relief for the people, not stimulus checks, but relief. But normally, again, if you're new to my channel, there's a relief. That means it possibly stimulus checks. Hey, thank you for all the likes on this video. I greatly appreciate it. If you like what I'm sharing, it helps the YouTube algorithm, and it just helps our channel out, and so we can keep on going. Remember, I'm going to launch another channel real soon, but this channel's not going anywhere. Also, $25. Let's start today. Now, a lot of you like Cree, a lot of you who've been waiting for a long time, if you put 25 hours a week, I know it's difficult. Put it away in a safe, buy a safe, a cheap safe lock, throw away the key, throw it away the key. Put it away, 25 hours a week is $100 a month. It's $1,200 a year. You'd be surprised. And try not to use it in case of emergency. We're going to get more into savings and stuff like that. I might get into a little bit of stocks, but I'm going to do a lot of this just by your own money, your own currency, on how you can make some money, be successful, and how to also cut back on some other unnecessary things that you have and how you can make some money. We're going to get into that in the future videos, but let's jump back into today's video. Now, real quickly, So I'm confident. I'm confident a $1,200 or $1,400 stimulus check will come. Now, vitamin D could be a piece of the COVID-19's complex puzzle. Now, Israel scientists, and I quote, say after a new study finds that vitamin D, some sunlight every day, 20 minutes. But if you're in Alaska or somewhere where it's cold, anyhow, I guess tanning booth, I know, but or vitamin D pills, 500 milligrams. I'm not a doctor. Saying all of a sudden it could prevent you from getting sick. Oh my goodness! After almost 3 years, so it's just a relatively new study. See, I like to tan a little bit. So wave it out. Possible skin cancer, no, they'll always say a little bit of sunlight can't hurt. So that's just report just came out. I'll repeat it. Vitamin D, COVID-19 complex puzzle. Israel scientists say after a new study finds a link between deficiency and severe illness in the COVID-19. So go ahead and get your 20-minute sunlight. Just hope it's not raining for 7 days straight like it does a lot in New Jersey, where I'm from. Now, here in Las Vegas, Nevada, is not a problem. It's going to be 70 degrees. Now, real quickly, let me know what you plan on doing for the Super Bowl. And remember, if you're ever here in Vegas, look, give me a call or email me. I'll have a link, and we'll get together for a little coffee and lunch. I'm here for you, everybody. You subscribe to this channel. I'm out there fighting every single day, finding out where the money's at. And if you don't live in Nevada, call your state representative, ask them where the money's at for $350 billion would it be. Not each state got it, but they're pieces of money. You want to know where it's at. I'm still convinced that this administration will apply a stimulus. The question will be the criteria and how much will be $150,000, because it is a game in their House seats. I continue to say on this channel to stay positive, no stress. We're going to start throwing that in. Hey, everybody, I want everybody to have a great, safe day. Remember, say hello to somebody. Tomorrow's another day. And guess what? There's always a solution on this channel. Ciao.